Morning you guys, it's Karen and I'm here to talk about Highborn skincare, Highborn London skincare. I had a couple of comments, quite a few comments actually, from people saying that they were constantly getting advertising and what did I think of this brand, would I review it? And I went and had a look and answered a couple of comments and said it's really a bit too expensive for me. I don't see anything in it that would justify paying that amount of money. And then I've had another couple of queries and asking me to review it. So I thought I would do this video. So I went and had a look into the ethos of the company, etc. And I started to feel really bad because it sounds like a great company. It's a UK based company. It's a family business. The lady that founded it is a cancer survivor, and you know that's why she created this brand. So it's really sounds like a really great ethos. They're doing products without parabens and sulfates, which might appeal to some people. I don't have any issues with parabens. I think they're a great preservative, but you know I've done a video on parabens and about the increased scaremongering about it over the years, etc. But they're a UK based company and the idea is that this is a luxury skincare brand. So I wasn't sure I was going to do this video because, like I said, when I read it I was like, oh, now I feel really bad because there isn't anything on here that I would buy, certainly. It's just not a price range that I want. I just don't want to spend that amount of money on those particular ingredients. But I thought, you know what, the point of my channel, my YouTube channel, is to tell you guys what I think and whether I think it's worth you spending your money on something, and I think it is really important when something is this expensive. And so I'm trying to not get, you know, my softer side, if you like, involved. So I'm trying to not be too emotional about it, but I'll tell you what I think. I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 products here and tell you what I think, and then at the end I'll tell you about a couple of things that are good and a couple of things that I think are questionable. So the first thing I looked at was an eye gel. So I've just gone through their product list. It isn't a huge selection. Like I said, there's about 7 or 8 products of skincare. So they have an eye gel that is £32. My first issue with this is it comes in a jar. And as I've said to you before, it's not about whether it oxidizes or not. That's not really the issue. My biggest issue is germs. You know, you don't... Even if you washed your hands, you're then going to open the jar and you're then going to do that every single time you use the jar, and then you're going to put your fingers in it. And I just don't want any bacteria, especially near your eyes. And so to me, a jar is a no-no for all skincare. You'll see I do buy things that are in a jar if there's something about it that I really think is amazing. And then I will use it in one of those little jars that has the pump in the middle so that you don't have to constantly be dipping your fingers in the same cream. But with this one, the ingredients look very nice. There is an ingredient at the end that says coconut fragrance, and I'm not sure whether that's a synthetic fragrance or not, because they've got coconut oil in other products, so that would provide a fragrance, but maybe not enough as they wanted in the eye gel. I don't like that it's got fragrance in it at all. I think if you're putting something near your eyes, you want to avoid fragrance. But it's £32, and that to me is too much for the ingredients that are there. And you guys know I don't actually use a separate eye cream unless I'm trying one because a new range has an eye cream, you know. I might try it. So I tried the Inky Eye Bright, by the way. I was asked for an update on that. It hasn't done any different for me, so I've nearly finished it, and I've got a Kiko one to use up. It's something that even when I'm testing them out I just forget to use. So eye gel, not for me. But there's nothing awful about it. You know, if you are looking for an eye cream and you like the ethos of this company, i.e. you don't mind paying for luxury packaging, UK made, cruelty free. I think they're pretty much vegan. And the other things that I'll tell you about at the end, then there's nothing really wrong with that eye gel. Next is their Preeminent Beauty Serum, £37 for 30ml, and I absolutely would recommend that you don't use this one because it has orange essential oil in it and lemon essential oil, or lemon oil. Both of those are irritating to skin, so I just don't think that they should be in a skincare product. This one, however, is in a pump bottle, so at least it's not in a jar, which is a good thing about it. But again, I think £37 is a lot of money for that. This one is talking about working on fine lines and whatnot. The only thing it has in it that I can see would work on that would be retinol palmitate, which is something that I wouldn't recommend using. Well, there's no proof that it works for fine lines anyway, but I wouldn't recommend using it certainly in the day. This has got some ingredients in it like aloe vera, sodium hyaluronate, the one that I can't say, passiflora. It's got some nice things in it, but like I said, the lemon oil and the orange essential oil are high up enough that I would just steer clear of this. So I wouldn't recommend the beauty serum. Next is their moisturizer, also £37, but this one is in a jar. This one has coconut fragrance oil listed, so it's not coconut fragrance as per the eye gel, but it's coconut fragrance oil. So I'm not sure what I think about that. I don't know anything about that, whether that would be irritating or not. But this has, the top ingredients are things like sunflower oil, olive oil, coconut oil, which are lovely ingredients. But like I said, to me, they're not ones that I want to pay £37 for a product that is then in a jar for. So that one is not for me, but there's nothing there that I would say, other than it being in a jar and expensive, there's nothing that I would say don't buy this. Next is the night elixir. This is £47, so more expensive again, and again is in a jar. There's nothing in this one that I would say absolutely stay away from it, so it doesn't have any orange essential oil or lemon oil that I can see or anything like that. It has some lovely ingredients in it, but again, it's coconut oil, sunflower seed oil. There's a lot of really nice oils in there. It says that it addresses 4 different areas of aging, but I'm not sure what those particular areas are. It will be a very hydrating product, I would think, because like I said, it's got a lot of lovely oils in it. But to me, the £47 is for the packaging, which is not, I wouldn't want a jar packaging. But there's nothing in there that would make me say to you, don't buy it. But you know, if you definitely are looking for something luxury that's going to give you hydration, you specifically want something UK, then go for it. There's a scrub that is £42. I haven't looked at the ingredients of this because I'm not as bothered, as you know, about things that I'm putting on my face and washing off, but I don't think we necessarily need to use scrubs on our face, and I certainly would not I wouldn't pay £42 for a scrub that I was just going to rinse down the sink. I just wouldn't do that. Next on the list is the hydration gel. This one I can't see the full ingredients list for, and I think it might be face and body. It's £47, but the main ingredients are aloe vera and glycerin. So they're great ingredients. I don't know what the rest of the ingredients are and if there's any fragrance or not, but you know, that would be one that, this is a product that I would use, but I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't spend £47 for something with those main ingredients in. There's a crystal cleanser for £19.77 that seems to be fine. Again, I haven't looked too much into the ingredients because you rinse it off. There is a toner that is £20, and that's one that I would recommend because I think £20 is not such a crazy price. The ingredients look absolutely fine, and I would recommend it. It's not in a jar, obviously. The toner has got a vitamin C derivative in it. It's got coconut oil in it. It's got some nice ingredients in it. So the toner is one that I would say might be a lovely product. Still not one I'd buy because I use micellar water as a toner and I'm quite happy with that. And there's nothing specific in there that I would require in my routine. That is one that I'd happily recommend to you. Okay, that's all of the skincare products. I think they do some body products and some hair products, but this is just about skincare today. So, as I said at the beginning, this is not an anti-haul because I do think these might be nice products to buy somebody as a gift, you know, for the person that's got everything, but I personally have the thing about jars and bacteria, and there are those couple that have got some fragrance, and particularly the beauty serum with the orange essential oil and lemon oil. Other than that, like I said, it is up to you. If you are somebody that wants to spend that extra money for a luxury skincare product with beautiful packaging, it does look beautiful, that is based in the UK, that is cruelty free, potentially vegan, you know, there are all these things, and it depends on your priorities, doesn't it? But I just wanted to tell you that it looks like they're vegan. I'll tell you what they've said to this. So the answer says, our products don't contain animal ingredients apart from our lip butter, which contains beeswax. So I guess they're saying, I didn't see a lip butter on their site actually, but they're saying that, I'm assuming everything else is vegan. So that's a really good thing. They also donate some of the money to cancer research because obviously that is a cause after her own heart. So that's another good thing about the company. And it's a family business. The one thing that really maybe tell me if you think this is just me being cynical, but there are thousands of reviews and it's 100% 5-star reviews across the whole board. And I can't see one single even 4-star review. And that's not, I don't believe that that's true to life. That is on their site, and you might say, well, you know, that's just business. They've taken off all of the negative reviews. But one of the products, I can't remember which, but it has 1,200 reviews, all of which are 5-star. And like I said, I just don't think that that's reality. I remember I worked for a company, I was operations manager for a IT training company for a short while before I went into the NHS actually. And the instructors that worked for me were aiming to get 10 out of 10 feedback on their form. So everybody filled in a form and circled, you know, and it was very rare that somebody got 10 out of 10. A lot of times they got 9 out of 10, which was really good, but it was very rare. And I just don't think that that's human nature, like I said. So I think that they've removed all the negative reviews. If you have a look on Amazon, one of the products is available there and it gets a 4-star review, and there's a lot of 1-star reviews for it that say that the bottle was half empty, and there's another one that says the product was very sticky and unpleasant. So it's a shame that we can't really see a full review of the products. You can see there's an article in the Sun newspaper about her saying how she crafted her £1 million beauty cream business to take her mind off chemotherapy, which, you know, fair play to her if she's created £1 million beauty business. I think that's absolutely amazing, and she is an amazing businesswoman, an amazing woman to concentrate on that at that kind of time, because I can tell you when I'm sick, I'm not going to be focusing on any business. That's the time I step back and just go, I'm just going to lay here and be sick until I feel better. So I really admire her for that, but I have to give you my honest opinion on this. So that's everything really to tell you about it. I think yeah, basically I think that they look like they are lovely products. They would be lovely to have sitting on, you know, sitting out. They look beautiful, great packaging. I just personally am not prepared to pay that kind of money just for packaging and a UK based skincare line that has, I can't see anything that is expensive ingredient wise, or that is, you know, amazing ingredient wise. They're lovely ingredients, but just too expensive for me. Let us know if you have tried one of these products and it is as amazing as it seems to be on their website, then please do let us know. And I hope that that was informative for you. Thank you very much for watching. I will list all of my makeup in the description, and I'll speak to you again soon.